Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So some of you may hear, yes, I am unfortunately sick again. I have a cold again and a fever, a slight fever. It's not nice being sick. It's not fun being sick. Goodness me, this thing has come and then gone. So actually I was sick before, then I was okay, then I got sick again within the span of like two months. So not been good. All right, let's just start with the reading. So please don't mind if my voice sounds a bit different than it usually is. All right, we have here power. So this is a general love reading, and I'm going to be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Wow. Somebody here wants a family, but they can't really have one. It's like as soon as there's something nice, I have to say, I'm going to be bad right now. I'm going to say a bad word. Some shit card comes out. Like, what the hell? Like, can we not have something good for once? Oh my goodness. Oh, everything was so pretty right here. And then we have grief. Oh my God. This is not you. This is your person of interest, though. With some of you, it might resonate. This is all about commitment and settling down. These cards. This is such a different type of spread. I've never really seen. Oh, grumpy, aren't we? I've never really seen this type of a combination. They're very different. It's a very homely, earthy kind of combination, and somebody's very angry and upset. They're just red with anger. It started off nice. There's an issue here where it's more of like a home environment, a domestic environment. There's happiness that's wanted and needed. However, they're not getting it. Somebody's not having what it is that they want. Now, I just wanted to let some of you know who are new. So this could be somebody that has been in a relationship with you. It could be a situationship. Some of you may have just felt the energy of the person. So you could have just exchanged glances. But this is more than once. You know, there's that person that kind of stares at you and you know that there's something there, but they're not saying anything. Isn't that annoying? So that's that type of relationship this could also be. And energetically, it can be very strong, those type of relationships too. Now, of course, this is a general love reading. And the way I read these cards and how I pull out these cards, I don't actually work with any spirit guides. I do work with angels, but for this part of the reading, I actually have the ability of just tuning in myself and getting the answers that we need. In the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Just wanted to let you guys know. All right, so first card is the strongest. We have here power, followed by compassion. Then we have mothering, creativity, grief, hearth and, oops, not hearth and home. This is death and rebirth, but I don't doubt hearth and home would be here because this person's very, very much into you in that way, as if you were like family. We have here nourishment. We also have selfhood, followed by anger and rage. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Yeah. There's anger here to the point where it's very uncomfortable. It's not nice. I'm going to express to you what it is, Scorpio, that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. They're very sweet feelings. There's no doubt about that. It's just that there's some pain here from the other person's side. My dear Scorpio, in this connection, ever since we've gotten to know each other, I've noticed that you have this way of making me melt. You have this way of tempting me. You can seduce me and not even try. It just happens. You have this power over me. You make me weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. I understand what it is that you want. You've had these dreams. You've had these fantasies, these beautiful ideas in your mind for your future. And I do feel compassion for you. I feel empathy, and I understand what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. And I also understand that before you were in a very different place, but then I came into your life. And instead of making things happy in a long-term kind of way, I really turned things upside down for you. And now, unfortunately, with all of the other things that you have to worry about in your life, there's also the memory of me. What I have done to you. What I put you through. And what I can still put you through, but I try not to. I see in you that there's this beautiful character of yours, this personality where you are very nurturing, caring, and protecting. The love that you have, it just radiates from you, and it's unconditional love. And I admire that so much. I do want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love. And in the center, you are my world. But what happened, I am grieving. I feel like what has happened, I've lost you. I feel regret, remorse, sadness, and melancholy. And I really don't know what to do. I feel like this star that used to shine bright in the darkest sky that I used to live in. That star is now fading, and that star is you. And I'm so afraid that one day, when it's out, I will be left in the dark with nobody to guide me. For this reason, I want to put to sleep all that has happened before and start with something brand new. I want to have a rebirth of our connection, of the things that we've done, things that we could possibly do in the future. Things before were very rocky, they were very bumpy. But going forward, I really do want to have smooth sailing. In you, I have found somebody who is very nurturing. There is a sense of nourishment and fulfillment that I get from you. I feel that spiritually, emotionally, and physically, you have this ability of fulfilling all of my needs. What I've done to you, I know has changed you as a person. I am definitely not proud of what I've done. I am grieving. I'm very upset. I feel guilty, this remorse. What I've done, I have left you now, and you have moved on, and you've changed. You are no longer the same person that you used to be. Now I see you as somebody who is very independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. I don't need anybody. And it's scary for me, because I thought that I could be that person that takes care of you. What I did to you changed you as a person, and I can see that now. Now I see you as somebody who's very defensive, somebody who is very closed off, somebody's very guarded. And it's hard for me. It's hard for me to approach you. The way that I see you now is somebody who is very intimidating. Before, when things had started off, I felt like I knew you, and I felt that I had solved this mystery of you. But now, you are somebody different, and you are new. And reigniting this flame that no longer exists is very difficult for me. So I don't really know how to approach you, even though I want a second chance with you. All that has happened, Scorpio, I am very angry at myself for the things that I've said and done, and even for the things that I never said that I should have, the things that I never did, and I should have done them. What happens now going forward is I'm stuck. I still don't know. I'm still thinking about what I'm supposed to do. This anger and this annoyance, this irritation that I have with myself is starting to grow. I'm not feeling good about it. I'm starting to not like myself. I'm starting to lose faith in who I am. I don't know who I am anymore. Being with you would not be easy because I need to find myself first. Only then can I actually give to you what it is that you need and want, and be with you the way that you want me to. But I do find it difficult giving you what it is that you desire. Maybe if there's a second chance, it might happen. But I kind of doubt that you may be that person that'll give me a second chance. All right, Scorpio. Once again, please excuse my stuffed nose. This is a really strange situation. It's like this person they knew that they could be with you, but they also knew your intentions, and they weren't with you because of the type of intentions you had back then, but now things have changed. That's the thing. People change all the time. And they finally started to realize, and they started to have this grief, and it was only after the grief there was this trigger, and boom, they want to have a second chance with you. Excellent. Right now the problem is their state of mind is just really irritable. They're like really angry, and they're not angry at you. They're angry at the situation and what it's turned out to be. They know that they could have handled the situation better, but it did not turn out that way. And they feel that it's their fault. For a tiny, tiny portion of you, you may feel that the roles are reversed. Very small portion. Usually if I have like 100 comments, maybe 2 people will say something like, oh, the roles are reversed. Or this is the wrong reading. You're reading it wrong. Well, if the rest of my folks say that it is resonating, then I will go with that as well. But of course, it's not going to resonate for everybody. This is the general love reading, right? It's not personal. All right. The Sniffles Tarot. That's not what this deck is. This deck is called the Lover's Path Tarot. I was just making a joke, which is not funny. Okay. Very sad and upsetting cards right from the get-go. So these cards, I look at these cards and I read the reverse and I see why it is, the reason why it is that this person kind of stop continuing this connection. Like, what happened that caused the problem to go downhill in the first place? Something happened. For some of you, it could literally just be one reason. And for others of you, it might be multiple reasons. This particular deck, because I pull out these two cards, it'll show you at least 2 or 3 reasons why there was an issue that may have occurred. So this person, it could be that they maybe ghosted you, for example, that you have not had, I'm getting the word closure. You haven't had closure. And for that reason, sometimes these cards actually help provide some of those answers, the way I interpret it. So it's really interesting. Both of them are major arcana here. So we have Innocence, which is actually the Fool card. Okay. The reverse here, and I read the reverse. This person started at some point in time when things started to go downhill, okay? They were listening to their instincts before. Things were pretty okay in the beginning. But then what happened? They started to ignore their better instincts. There was a sense of cynicism and pessimism. Oh, distrust of the self or others. Did I not just say that in a very different kind of way? We just had the anger card, anger and rage. And what I was getting from that card is that this person is angry at themselves and they don't know how to be with you because they don't have a good relationship with themselves. They don't like themselves right now. So this is very similar to what that card was like. The meaning of a part of this card, not the whole card. But it's distrust of themselves and even others. So like this person didn't trust themselves, and so they don't know what it's like to be in a trusting relationship or trust another person. How does somebody not trust themselves? Some people may ask, like, how can somebody not trust themselves? There's some people out there in the world where they don't have experience. They're very inexperienced. Some of them literally might be immature, and nobody's immature on purpose. Some people act immature, but that's just acting, right? But the reason why certain people act the way that they do is because of the lack of experience. So if this person has behaved in a certain way, it's basically because they didn't have the type of experience that they should have, as opposed to somebody that's in the same age group and maybe they have more experience. But this person seems to not have that much, and so they can't really differentiate what is right and what's wrong because they haven't experienced it. And that's very much like innocence, right? They're very innocent. Some of you are probably like, yeah, right. They're definitely not innocent. They're very cunning, very clever. But unfortunately, that is what's coming up here with their nature. So they didn't really, they didn't realize what they were getting into until they were fully immersed into it. And then they realized, oh my, this is something a little too much for me. Here we also have oppression. Oppression. This is a very sad card, actually. Depression. So this person was suffering, or maybe is still suffering from depression. Difficulties. Release. So there's something here that they cannot release. Could be childhood trauma. Could be trauma from any age or any relationship. There's something here that they have to release. At some point in time, Scorpio, they started to feel very overwhelmed and oppressed by circumstances and even their emotions. There was a lot of confusion. And there was also the inability to change their life for the better. They felt that they needed a pause before moving into a new phase of life. Here we also have, though your situation may feel overwhelming, hidden forces are at work. Be patient and trust that things will improve. That's just the author and the card suggesting, like, don't give up, right? And that's true. Never give up. We're people. We have spirit. We have a soul. There's so much of us, and we have free will. Not many entities have free will. We do. We're not an entity, but part of us is because of the spirit side. But this person didn't realize that they actually have a choice. They were feeling very overwhelmed, but they didn't really try to fix the situation or find a remedy. All right. So usually, because this card talks about depression and difficulties, now many of us we've been sad, right? People are sad sometimes, and some people have had depression. There's different levels and variations of depression, but when you are in a state of depression, it is very, very difficult to see anything positive. And at some point in time, you literally will start to resent things, right? You resent your life, you resent the people around you, your circumstances, everything. And this is exactly why this person had that anger and rage card. Because this depression turned into that. Why anger? Simply because there's a lack of understanding. If this person had a mentor, somebody that could take care of them, tell them a few things that they could learn from that, their personality would probably be a bit different. I'm seeing that here, and it is very difficult for this person to move on because it's really bad. What I'm seeing here is that they don't have any guidance. Some of you may feel like they have had guidance, but let me tell you, the guidance was not right. It was wrong guidance. It was incorrect guidance. What makes guidance good or bad? If something is healthy for you, it's good. It's bad for you, your health goes down, that's bad for you. That's what it is. That type of an environment has actually had an impact on this person. And unfortunately, when you were in this connection, Scorpio, sweet Scorpio, you had no idea. Many of you didn't have any idea that you're getting into a connection with a person that was already emotionally damaged. Even, hopefully not, mentally or psychologically. There's a lot of issues out there, and there is help. There are people who can help you. Talk to people. Sometimes even talking to somebody helps you. So yeah, this person really did have some issues here. I definitely see that. This is something that stems from their youth or their emotions that is causing a problem in the connection with you, and it's haunting them, it's chasing them because it's a part of them. And one day, yes, they will break it because people change and they do evolve. Hopefully, if this person can, they will be able to break it, and then they change. And then they become completely different. They become hopeful. Let's see what happens. So this is some of the reasons, guys, what happened, and that's really sad. There truly was no warning signs. There was no way of you being able to tell. This is not even one of those circumstances where you could say, like, you know, it happened to me once, and I know next time if I meet somebody like this, I won't do such and such thing. For some of you, this is not even that type of a situation, because on the surface, this person looked absolutely perfect. But what truly were they hiding on the inside, right? That's the thing. Some people are very emotionally detached, and so they don't express themselves to you, and they're really good at it. They have a completely different impression in your mind. You think that they're totally different. But when push comes to shove and then reality hits, then you actually see what this person's truly like. And unfortunately, that's what happened here. All right, let's have a look at any type of actions, any plans, any intentions this person has in the coming future towards you. God bless them. God bless them so much. Oh my God, look at that. 10 of Cups. Yes. Yes. Heart, mind, body, spirit, soul. All for you, Scorpio. Yeah, darlings. Yes. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Let's see. What else? I told you this person's going to change, didn't I? Told you they're going to change. And that's very good. And you know what changes a person? Love. If there's love, love is like water when you give it to a beautiful flower. And that flower grows. You give it a little bit of fertilizer. That flower is blooming. It's all about love. Yep, this person is going to resurrect. Yes, person's going to resurrect. Love it. Beautiful. This is amazing, guys. You're not going to be able to recognize this person. That's how crazy it's going to be for you. First card, the strongest. They want the family with you. They want kids. They want fur babies. They want plants. They want a home. They want beautiful picnics, sunshine, everything. They want all of this with you and only you. If you have children from another person, another partner, they still are willing to be with that, you and your children as well. Like, this is somebody that actually wants to grow. Some of you may not want kids, that's fine. So there's a lot of potential for pets and plants and just prosperity and growth. But there's so much happiness here. 10 of Cups, you can't get better than that, guys. Of course, with the Emperor card we have here, they will love you the way that they know how to love, but they may not love you the way that you want to be loved. But do they love you? Absolutely. To the stars and beyond. They do love you. You have changed this person's life. This is why you were put into this person's life, I see. To teach them a lesson about love. To teach their soul. Upgrade their soul. We have here, this person wants to give you stability. They want to take care of you. They want to love you. They want you to be with them, ruling the kingdom that they have. Here we have also 10 of Swords. What has happened? This person that you're dealing with, they got into the wrong type of environment. Could be the crowd, people, could be society. They left for a while, and they saw that the grass was not greener on the other side, and they came back. By the time they came back, these 10 swords were jabbed in their back, and now they're down. Eventually, what happens? This person rises up again. They dust off all this stuff that's on their pants, or their shorts, or their knees. And then they start walking again. Why? Because they've realized that, oh my goodness, everybody else in the world, they're all fake. Real love that was given to me, unconditional love, true love, pure love, family love that was given to me was by my Scorpio. That's why this person's going to come back. Yes. Here we also have Queen of Cups. This person feels that you are somebody who has unconditional love. Soft, nurturing, caring. And they are just... I'm seeing... Oh, this is so weird. I've never seen this before. I'm seeing a counter. The corner of a counter is just like a plain, like granite counter, cream colored. And I'm seeing slime. This is weird. Slime. Green slime. Green slime is on this counter on the top, and it's slowly falling downwards, but very gently. It's a weird example. But what it means is that no matter what shape you take, this person will mold and turn into what it is that you want them to be with you. They want to adjust and they want to accommodate and be yours forever. That's very beautiful. We have here also death. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Definitely, that is exactly what we have here with the 10 of Swords. They've been there, done that. They discovered that, you know what, this situation beforehand was not good. And I've been through a lot. And now it's time for me to change things. In the distance in this card, there is a sun rising. A new day is dawning. And this person wants a new start with you. A fresh start with you. Do I see any action taken here? They're going to let you know. somehow, directly or indirectly, they're going to let you know that they do have feelings for you and that they actually want something long term. They might not say long term. However, their love is very pure, very true. It's very promising. It's very nice, actually. And it's like they truly have been through a lot. I'm getting like the word Helen back. Oh, yikes. People have different experiences in life due to their circumstances and their environment. So I'm not sure what this person's been through. If you feel that this is resonating, let me know. What I'm getting is that whatever environment they were from, it wasn't a very happy environment. And it turned them into a sad human being, an upset human being that did not see a way out. Yet you were literally, I'm seeing a door, the door opened and there was light at the end of this door, all the way in the end. And you were that doorway. I'm seeing that right now. You've been beautiful for this person. Beautiful for their heart and their soul. That's a really nice reading, guys. All right, let's have a look. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Within the next few months. So you actually have a timeline here, which is really good. Ask your angels. We have here opportunity. It's up to you. So some of you actually will have a choice, either to be with this person or not be with this person. Others of you will also have the opportunity of making a decision between this person and somebody else that may just come into your life. We have here no. I'm going to clarify the no. Oh, okay. No, remain positive. Some of you may have just kind of given up hope. Ooh la la, you have here, yes, recovery, but then you have the romance card. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. You are either twin flames, soulmates, or karmic partners. You've had some type of a spiritual life together. This could be past or future. Here we also have, in the near future, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, many things are going to change. Within the next few months, it is important that you, starting now, you ask the angels. Now, how do we contact angels? We don't actually worship angels. You never worship angels, but they work with us. They work for us. And these particular angels that I deal with, they work for the Almighty, the Holy Light. This is the pure white light in the universe. That is the source, who is the Christ consciousness's father. That's what we call him. He prefers to be a he. It is a he and a she, but he prefers the alpha state. When you pray or when you meditate, it's up to you. You can pray or meditate. These angels work for him. Okay? So you can actually ask for permission from the divine. Say that, hey, this is my problem. And this is what I need. And can you please send and give permission to Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to come down, help me, and then just switch your thought, and then ask the angels, because at that very moment, they're in tune with you. When you are talking to them, just, you could say it out loud, you could speak in your heart. Just tell them what it is that your issue is. Ask them for a solution or ask them for an answer. Eventually, Scorpio, at some point in time, you either hear something in your head, your mind may say something to you, You can maybe read some messages from some sources. All of a sudden, you'll just get these messages sometimes. We see signs and synchronicities. A complete stranger can come up and tell you something that kind of makes sense regarding the situation. That has happened to me twice in my life. It was kind of strange because we don't really, as females, want strangers to come up to us and just start talking and being a bit odd. But beware that that does happen, okay? It's not weird. It's not odd. It's not rare. It does happen. So somebody literally might just come up to you. And sometimes these are messengers. These are spirit guides that come up to you and they talk to you all of a sudden and they just give you this piece of information. And you're wondering, like, how did you know? And then they walk away. That does happen. So if you're driving somewhere and you see a billboard and you see this poster and 5 words really resonate with you instead of the 10, you know that that is a message for you. This is the way the world works with the angels. Here we also have an opportunity will be given to you. It's up to you to take this opportunity. You can either take it or not. The opportunity includes this individual, but also somebody else that may just come into your life. Regarding your health, they're saying remain positive. That they're saying no, remain positive. There will be recovery. Don't worry about that. Unfortunately for many of you, and I saw the pain and the heartache in this connection and the type of struggle that there was in this connection, I definitely understand if some of you are feeling drained. Because I can see that now. I see here stress. I see the word anxiety, depression. And some of you were going through this because of the situation that you had gone through in this connection with this person. Now, here, for this card, I do have a package that I sell. It's a reading that I do. And it is called the Chakra Checkup. So some of you, if you feel that there's negative energy around your home, or inside your home, around your aura, inside of your body, which is your chakra centers, I do have the ability of seeing those beings. And I tell you what it is, and I tell you how many there are, and I teach you how to get rid of them. At that point in time, it'll be really good for you because with this card, remain positive. You can only remain positive when you don't have negative energies around you, because negative energies literally block positive energy from coming to you. So if you have too much negative energy around you, anything that you ever wanted to manifest on that road, there's a road, okay? Imagine a road, you have boulders, big, big boulders and rocks. These negative energies are those. In order to manifest anything good into your life, you have to get rid of those. That's what happens. So once you get rid of the negative energies, anything that is given to you karmically, that is owed to you karmically, will come. Anything that is written in your original book of life, that was written by the divine, that will happen. It's going to be realized, and it's going to be a very intense connection. Beware that it's going to be very intense, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. It probably is already, but it's going to be even more of a realization afterwards. The romance card does talk about a spiritual connection, very strong. All of this stuff, it's probably going to happen within the next year, like it says here few months, right? But it also says the near future. It does not say a year from now. So I'm just letting you know that within this year, something really good is going to happen, guys. And I hope it does. But it's important. Health is wealth and health is happiness. It's important for you to take care of yourself first. That's priority. That's top priority. Afterwards, everything will come to you. In the meantime, this person, they are going through a lot of changes. And I would recommend that you don't chase them. You know, give them their space, okay? With this type of person, I encourage you to be slightly different. Usually I tell people, don't contact the person at all. If this person contacts you, just be very gentle. You literally have to hold their hand. That's the type of individual this is. They need some type of support, some type of guidance, and that is how they view you. As somebody who has unconditional love, you are somebody who can guide someone. You are that door, that doorway that opened, and they saw the light. That's who you are. It's an amazing reading, guys. It's actually really nice. Oh, I'm hoping this really does come true for so many of you, because this person's going to be so happy. And so are you. do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, and you know, what is it that you want to manifest? Write that down. Say something like, I will achieve such and such, or I will be such and such. But write something down, manifest it. You can write it down, put it up as a poster in your room. You can even write it down in the comments. But it's encouraged to do that because words have power. The power of the word. They say the word of God is powerful. Why? Words actually have meaning, and they have energy. And they attract energy, whether it's positive or negative. So if you say positive things, it will attract positive energy and it will manifest. But if you say negative things, it will attract negative energy, and that's exactly what happens. It brings everybody down. So definitely try to stay positive and bring in that positive energy, because things are gonna turn out well. I do hope that everything turns out well for you guys. And it's a very sweet soul. This person is a lost soul I'm seeing. But you've been there for them, and you were supposed to be there for them, because this is a spiritually based connection. All right, that is your reading, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance. I also wanted to announce that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I do have actually a few videos that would be resonating for some of you if you are new to this channel. On that channel, YouTube channel, Asnointia Audio, there's 2 videos. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. I'm saying that because this type of reading that you just had deals with a past life connection. Hopefully that'll provide you with a little bit more understanding as to why you feel like you need to really love this person and take care of this person, because I'm sensing that here. Some of you feel like, I'm going to say it, some of you feel like this person's your baby, or you want to take care of them like they're your baby. That's how much you love them. Not all of you are going to feel that way. This is a general love reading, but I am sensing that that's the type of personality this individual has, and they view you in this way, and you view them in this way. It's cute. Also, I wanted to mention on my other channel, there is a new video that I just uploaded, and it is called Friends with Benefits and Casual Connections, Hookup Culture. So for some of you who may be in a situation like that, I definitely recommend that you have a look at it. View the video. Let me know what you think. If you have any stories, please share in the comments as well. It's always good to learn more and read more. And what I've done is, this is all information, just a consolidation of everything that I've experienced through the readings that I've done for my clients. Reading the comments, reading the stories that people send me. So with this, I have seen some patterns and trends, and I wanted to just create something for you guys to help. And if you are not in a situation like that, and if you know somebody else maybe, I would suggest that maybe, if you want, you could share it too. Please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. All right. You guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.